this afternoon, we will actually talk, we will discuss about our mental health. Well, it's not really na teenagers or young women lang yung affected sa COVID-19. We also have our volunteers. Pero I think it's really important for us teens to talk about the COVID-19 because it is a pandemic. And it's really a hard time for anyone who has mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, but also for everyone else, it makes us anxious. And it's really a completely natural reaction. So that's why this afternoon, we will talk about the effects of COVID-19 in our mental health and how can we ease the anxiety that we feel, and possibly the tips that we can share with each other on how we can get through this situation that we are in.
Before we start, I would like to gather your insights on the COVID-19. So we will be requesting one speaker per region.
So, basing on the insights that I've had during this entire COVID situation so far, this past 2 months has actually made me realize that your wealth and your money doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, what really matters is you having a good relationship with the people around you and taking care of them. Kasi nare-realize mo na sa dami-daming namamatay because of COVID-19, hindi din nila nadadala yung wealth nila, yung gamit nila sa other life. But what actually matters the most is the moments that they've had with their family during this short period of time.
Since work from home kami, I feel so blessed na despite the situation, may trabaho ako, nakakasama ko yung pamilya ko, mas may oras ako sa anak ko. So parang blessing talaga siya.
During this lockdown, since I working here in Mandaluyong, I don't know where to go. There's no means of transportation. But good thing is that the National YWCA office is open for young women. So they're able to accommodate me and my friend Karen. So far, we're safe here and we're just keep on praying na sana mag-end na tong COVID-19, tong pandemic na to.
Siyempre, at first, naging conscious din kami sa health, especially yung mga family namin na malayo sa amin. Nag-alala din kami kasi baka kung ano mangyari sa kanila or mahawaan. Pero in God's grace naman, nagtiwala naman kami kay Lord. Siyempre, alam namin na gagabayan niya kami at hindi niya kami pabayaan na magkaroon ng sakit.
Ginagawa ko po na activities po para po hindi po para po maalagaan po yung mental health ko. Nag-join po ako sa mga activities online. Meron po kaming online Zumba, meron din po kaming online prayer meeting, online worship. Tapos meron po kasi kaming sa Feast San Pablo na every Sunday po na online worship. So nagre-record po kami ng songs. Tapos, meron din po kami pinagbabasehan na talk. Yun po, I engage myself to activities like po reading, singing, and meron din po kaming ginagawa dito na outreach, yung pagbibigay po ng face mask sa mga frontliners po.
Keep me physically and mentally okay. I always do what makes me happy. Like cooking, making some TikToks, and I also attending to online webinars for me to expand or learn some more knowledge and skills that I can use in my teaching career. And also I do some exercises every day and workouts to make myself physically fit. And I also um, do some things for me not to overthink about the negative things that happening around us.
I think it's really hard for us to keep our mental and physical state very healthy during this current COVID situation. So what I really do is, especially it's hard for me being away from my parents. So what I usually do is regular communication with my parents, with my friends, and the people around me, and just let them know and ask them if they're okay, as well as share my thoughts, my 2 cents about this current situation, and most especially to keep myself physically healthy. I think it's really important for you to exercise as well, because it does not only improve your physical state, but as well as your mental state.
To keep us healthy, we also need to occupy ourselves. We need to stay busy. Also, we need to do like simple art to enhance our crafts. And ayun, mas maganda is yung physically healthy naman is mag-exercise. Sa haba ng oras natin, we need to spend at least 20 or 30 minutes to exercise para masweat, para yung endorphins natin is malabas, so to be active. Also, this is the best time na magkaroon tayo ng me time.
Pag may free time ako, nagko-color ako to relieve stress, naglalaro kami ng anak ko, more time to play, natuturuan ko siya ng magandang asal, yung mga bagong activities na para hindi na lang puro gadget. Tapos, ngayon, since may postpartum depression pa ako, yung exercise na ginagawa ko, nakakatulong siya mag-boost ng confidence ko, nawawala yung anxiety ko. So, parang yun siguro yung ways na parang malesen yung stress, yung mga negativity na mga nangyayari.
Okay, basing from what I said earlier, I think it's really important for us to reach out, even though it's just a simple text message, a simple message on their social media, because when in confinement, really everything plays in your mind. Like, you get anxious, you get nervous, you get scared of what might happen in the future. So I think it's really important to reach out not only to your family but your friends as well, and let them know that everything will be okay, and as well as listen to their woes, listen to their anxieties, and let them feel that you are there for them.
For me, on how to reach out if you're suffering to mental health is engage yourself to a right group of person or people or organization like YWCA. Kasi mas maganda na comfortable ka dun sa tao or sa organization na pagsasabihan mo para makagauge ka ng right ideas kung paano mo mag-cope or paano ka cope up dun sa suffering, especially during this COVID.
As for me naman, yan sila Ma'am Mary, mga professional na may background about mental health, yan yung tinatakbuhan ko. And also, yung mga live services, Bible studies, tsaka praise and worship online, malaking tulong talaga yun. Kasi syempre, number one na takbuhan pa rin talaga natin is si God. And next na yung mga medical professionals, tsaka may mga spiritual background.
For me po, I agree to Ate Iskay that we should surround ourselves with people who is positive or who brings positivity in our lives. Kasi lalo na kapag may mga problems or anxiety attacks that might happen, kailangan i-encourage ka ng mga taong nakakasama mo. Tapos, you must avoid overthinking. Ako kasi ang usually na ginagawa ko, kasi most of the time, nafe-feel ko rin yun na nag-overthink ako. So, ang ginagawa ko, nag-share ako ng positive quotes. Kasi alam ko, doing that way, publicly, kahit hindi ko man sila kilala, at pag nabasa nila yung mga quotes na yun, nakaka-uplift ng self-esteem. And yun, na-encourage sila na ituloy yung buhay nila.
Po, yung dapat po iniisip po natin kung ano po yung positive things or effect po na bukod sa nangyayari ngayon. Di ba po may COVID? Dapat iniisip din natin na ano yung positive na nangyayari amidst of having this virus. And also din po, mas maganda rin po or mas makakatulong din po kung iisipin din po natin kung ano po yung goals natin during and after po ng virus na to para din po hindi po natin masyadong nakafocus yung mga negative impact po ng COVID-19.
Share or tips to support our sister or warriors or other people for this anxiety or mental issue is first, through means of social media, we can share or we can educate others on on how to cope up with this anxiety or mental issues. Second, then like what they mentioned earlier, we need to share positivity only. Then, of course, we need to pray. We need to have spiritual learnings from God, and also best is to reach out.
Yeah, I completely agree with what Sky said, that during this difficult situation, I think it's very important that you only share positivity to other people. Because it's also a way to ease their burden that they feel and their anxiety. So I think, yeah, it's best that you talk to them and share to them only positive things and how we can come up stronger after all this will happen.
We can support each other during this difficult time by reaching out for this season which we are suffering in COVID-19. We must reach out our friends, having like this conversation, small talks, online chatting, so that we can ask them on how they are feeling right now, if they are okay, and if they have problems, we can encourage them not to stop.
Yung send messages to friends po, asking them their current situation, how they are coping up with this virus. We can ask them, do they still have foods? Kasi baka po yung iba wala nang makain, hindi lang sila makapag-reach out sa iba kasi nahihiya sila, or they just need someone to listen to. Ayun po, siguro po important yun na mag-chat tayo kung hindi man tayo makapunta sa kanila personally, at least maramdaman man lang nila yung presence natin through social media. Yun.
Siguro malaking tulong yung YWCA, based on my experience, kasi meron tayong activities na like ganito, yung nag-check natin yung isa't isa. Also, we have like activities na online din na for our members na nakakatulong spiritually tsaka mentally. So, you just have to communicate with one another kasi hindi din natin alam kailan matatapos to, hanggang kailan lang tayo dito sa mundo. So, might as well make most of our time during this quarantine. So, yun lang, connect with your loved ones and your friends.
Truly, YWCA is our home away from home. And to help us during this pandemic, I would like to share the mindfulness technique called 5-4-3-2-1 technique. So what you have to do is you have to look for 5 things you can see around you, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear, 2 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. So what this activity does is that it grounds you in the present, and it reminds you to enjoy the little things, to enjoy what is in front of you right now, and to look for the silver lining.